First ball. And a big shout right from the outset. India are in. They're all over Richard Kettleborough. And they're going to have a good long chat about this. It's a decision by committee. Here we go.
Okay, doesn't appear to be any bat there. We'll confirm that with Ultra Edge, please. Ball tracking coming up now, Richard. Impact is in umpire's call, and it is missing the wickets. So you will be staying with your decision.
Edge and gone. Gone. Guptill's woes continue, and Bumrah has struck an early blow.
Within the slips, and have a look at this. Pace, bounce, outside edge, and a great catch. Tremendous catch from the captain.
Not too straight, not by much. Watch this run away. That's what I mean by a fast outfield. Just a little nudge down the ground.
And I suppose it would have been a decision to keep going with him. Played a couple of games, a 50 partnership, and it's been well vindicated, justified for him to retain that spot at the top. Bowled him! Ravindra Jadeja with the wicket of Henry Nicholls.
Look at this and say perhaps just not tight enough on defence from Nicholls, but it's turned and bounced, just clipped that back leg onto the middle stumps. Jadeja strikes.
'39th one-day international 50 for the New Zealand captain Kane Williamson, leading the charge in this semi-final.
One of the most senior established batsmen in the side. There comes the sweep, and finally he gets the gap as well, gets the 4.
The slog sweep comes out, he finds the gap, there's no one out there, picks up a 4. Keep Bumrah for one more over. Well bowled. I think he's in. That back foot is firmly planted in the crease.
Foot's on the ground, then still on the ground. Okay, thank you, I've made my decision.
And out. That is crucial.
He really got going with his 67. This is just stuck in the surface a little bit. Turned. We've seen that from the spinners. Jadeja's got some to turn. Chahal now, and the spin twins combine.
Now, who's underneath it? Should be caught. Oh, he's caught. Comfortable as you like.
It's gone full. Neesham looking for that leg side. It's got a leading edge. It's gone incredibly high.
Third man had moved fine, and that's a good shot. Right, he's connected that, and it's gone for 6. 50 comes up for Ross Taylor, 73 deliveries, but that shot, quite the most striking of all he's played.
Well, it's been hardest.
Now, umpire's given it out. This could be a big moment in the game.
He's going to take a punt.
Okay, it's going under the bat as it goes past there. It's past the bat. Flat line, thank you. Your ball tracking coming up now, Richard. Impact is outside off stump. I'll be coming back to you on field to change your decision.
A few inches, just wonder.
Ross Taylor had started to go.
No, he's got the edge. Here's somebody who can hit the ball miles out of the stadium, and he's out playing a delicate nudge to the keeper.
Slow delivery, so it was well done in that respect. Took the pace out of it, bowled it into the pitch surface, it sat up. But it's such a hard option for so little reward. Umpires are starting to talk about the rain, talking about what it might do to the pitch surface. They're going to say go. They're going to say go. So New Zealand's innings at this stage will not be completed for quite some time, you would imagine.
Yes, Bumrah will be a big fact. He's a man of few words, but when he does speak, he says, I love bowling.
and a single. Interesting thing, I mean, you've been a number 7, but you were different in temperament to these people. 16 in the last 2 wickets in air, 2 set batsmen. There's a 5th too, I think. Oh, direct hit. Direct hit. When there is a direct hit, there is only one man in the action. This is the Jadeja throw. He's short.
Thank you. I have made my decision.
This is absolutely sensational.
Because they'd moved Jadeja in a few metres, and with his pace, he made it quicker.
Now the fielder is in, and he completes the catch. That is absolutely brilliantly done, because he was in to cut the 2. The ball was actually sailing over him.
That he can get some elevation into the shot, and he times it okay. Not right off the middle. A touch towards the bottom of the bat, maybe. And this is outstanding because he had to think about where that rope was. In the end, he was a yard shy of it. Oh, yes.
That'll go for 4. It will. That's the first boundary of the morning. Fielders coming underneath. It should be taken. Another wicket goes down.
He's managed to pick up 3 in the innings. That's all Matt Henry could do, really. It's basically Sydney or the bush. And he found the bush.
Oh, good stop by Kelrod. He'll want a second. He'll get it easily. They'll have to run, and I think nobody minds that single. Bumrah just puts his hand up. Good last over from Bumrah. 7 from it at the dead. New Zealand 239. They said India 240 in Smith first reaction.
240's it. If it's not enough, so be it.
The bowlers have done their job, keeping New Zealand down to 239 for 8. It's tricky, but most teams would take that in a semi-final. 3 for 43 to Bumrah and 1 for 39 to Bhuvneshwar. 1 for 39 to Bumrah. And Jadeja was magnificent. 1 for 34.
Oh, quick single. That's good running. Caught New Zealand on the hop. Oh, yes. That is the start New Zealand were looking for. It is the big fish as well.
So there's a bit of a feeler outside the off stump, but he's handled this line until now very well. He hasn't quite pushed at the ball, to be fair to the batsman, but that's a terrific delivery. He had to play at it.
Oh, that's close. Very close indeed. Gone. Yeah, looked good. He might review it, but I think it's out.
I think he will. Rahul has no courage to say no. They've got to review it.
Ultra edge coming up now. I've got a flat line as it goes past the bat, so thank you. I've got no bat involved. If we can go to ball tracking when it's ready. Ball tracking coming up now. Richard, pitching in line, impact in line, and hitting the wickets. Umpire's call. You'll be staying with your decision.
Yeah, spot on. Richard Illingworth and the 2 big fish. And another one. And another one. New Zealand all over India here.
When you've got to repay the faith shown by the selectors, the team management. Lokesh Rahul's gone, is the man in form.
Gets it through. Will pick up his first boundary as well. So the moment he gets an opportunity, he makes the most of it.
Well, you can't leave everything to the captain. That'll be the first boundary for Dinesh Karthik. That'll take a lot of pressure off him, just opening the face in the last minute. Super shot. He's a good player, young Rishabh Pant. And what we'll keep watching as his innings progresses, he'll try and put the pressure back on New Zealand.
Oh, he caught it! He caught it! That's off the chart.
But how big and how important is this in a World Cup semi-final? Just have a look at it. It can't get better. One-handed. It's on its wrong side, you can say, because he's a right-arm bowler. Tremendous stuff.
4. A couple of little mistakes from Trent Bolt. The wide down the leg side, and then it's 4 as well. This is good little innings.
Shot. Fielder gets a hand, but there was enough on the ball to take it for 4.
right side in that bowling action. Oh, he's got a wicket. Accuracy.
It's almost like trying to loft him against the angle. There you see, against the angle. And this is not it, Baston. The boundaries ain't short.
If it goes up to 10, then it's got to be in the last 6 overs if you're still around. Right, that's up in the air. Williamson underneath it. It's not easy, but he takes it.
With this raw young talent that Pandya is, but he just could not hold back. And in the end, Williamson, steady as you like, get those hands underneath it, son.
Right, Jadeja's gone after it. Well. Is there anything he's not going to do today?
Nicely played. Has he got enough timing on this one? He has. Well, that has been timed beautifully. One man's four. Has he connected? He has. What a shot from Jadeja. Well, this has been smacked out of the ground. Lovely shot from Jadeja. It's into his arc. He takes advantage. Incredible timing from Jadeja. Up for Ravi Jadeja. He comes back for two, his 11th one-day 50. And boy, what does this mean to Team India and his fans? The sword celebration from the man from Saurashtra. His first one-day 50 since 2014.
Jadeja goes, and he goes well again. 6 more. He is on fire.
Easy singles.
That's 4. That's luck. He hasn't had to have much luck. Straight up. Williamson again. Biggest moment. Got it. Jadeja is on his way, and New Zealand have broken the partnership.
An innings that will be remembered for a long time. And he perishes. Think about him. The ball's high up in the air. He's the captain. Not on anybody else at this moment.
Ferguson. Dhoni goes big. How big? I think it's big enough. It is! Oh, man, just by a matter of inches.
Behind or not, he'll put it in the stands.
Now they've got to push for 2. Who's going to cover the keeper's stumps? They're going to go. Got to get him. Direct hit. Is this the World Cup? It's Martin Guptill. Is this the final? Unbelievable.
Thank you. Thanks, Kevin. I've made my decision.
That magic 3-letter word in MS Dhoni. Is it the last time he leaves the big stage? Ferguson. Done him for pace, done him for direction. The young fella. Man, how to grow up in a short space of time.
Dhoni and Jadeja gave them expectation. The wicket of Jadeja and then of Dhoni. And with this goes all their hopes.
That's good enough for one of them. Terrible delivery from Jimmy Neesham, one of the worst he's bowled all day. He tries, he can't do it. There's a little touches there. It is, it's over. It's over. Latham takes the catch. He has held his nerve. He has let his players hold their nerve.
Ultra edge coming up now. Thank you. I've got a large spike as it's on the bat. So I'll be going back on field to Richard.
That is the moment. Richard Kettleborough says it's all over. Slightly subdued, I've got to say, New Zealand. Slightly subdued. Pyrotechnics go off. Well, they had to go after 240, a moderate run chase by modern standards, but they knew New Zealand would fight. That bowling contingent have done their job. They've handled the pressure.
Yeah, how good they were. They needed wickets at the top when they came out this afternoon. Well, that's where it stands. New Zealand get to the World Cup final, winning by 18 runs.